Good morning, you guys, and welcome to a teacher vlog. And it is October 24th. It is Thursday today, and it's gonna be a good day. So this week has been kind of stressful. It's been emotional, and I'll get into that later. I don't want to start off this vlog by being sad, but yeah, today though I am going to be prepping some new lessons, and I'm going to be showing you some more artwork that my students have finished. And just kind of getting started too for the quarter to switch. So I have 7th grade and I have 9th grade on a rotation, and so I see them every quarter and then my class switch. So I'm getting a new class, 2 new classes on Wednesday of next week, and so I'm kind of just getting ready for that. I haven't had a whole quarter yet with any class, so once I get those lessons down, like let's say 4 lessons that I do with 9th grade and then I repeat them, I'll be smooth sailing. But right now I haven't gotten that far yet, and it's gonna take a little bit to figure out exactly what lessons I want and I want to repeat, and also given I get bored easily, and so I don't know how many repeated lessons I will even do. I might pick 4 skills from the standards and then, you know, teach it just in a different way. Like for example, they did the Zentangle mountains. If you saw my other vlog, I could keep teaching Zentangles and just teach it in a different way, like a different and art piece, if you know what I mean. Now my art 1s, my art 2s, my ceramics, my graphic design, I have them all year. And so that's really fun because I can really build upon their skills and kind of keep chugging through the whole year. All right, so my idea for 9th grade. 9th grade has only 4 days left to until the quarter switches. I don't want to start a big project. It has to be something quick. The 4th day though, it's probably going to be more like wrapping art up and everything, reviewing, passing our work out. So really 3 work days, I would say. And I think I'm going to have them do a fall birch tree scene, kind of like, here's a photo of what I'm thinking. Okay, so if you can see that, this is an actual photo, but just like having the birch trees and then like a speckle of kind of the yellow and orange leaves. So to do that, I'm going to build off of skills they already have, which is the best way, and they're going to tape off their paper. They're going to watercolor the background, probably like a blue or something like that, and then take off the tape, create the birch tree look, and then apply the paint on top for like the leaves and everything. I'll show you because I need to make an example right now, but I'm thinking that will only take 1 day to paint and tape off, 1 day to do birch trees, 1 day to do fall leaves. 3, so that is perfect. Now I think another good project that I'm going to prep for 9th grade for the next quarter is a stained glass lesson, which I'm really excited about. I saw some examples of online. I can't talk this morning. I saw some examples online of other teachers who have done this, and they're phenomenal. They're beautiful. It teaches value with oil pastel. Let me see if I can pull up the examples and show that so you kind of have an idea. I know I'm a visual person, so me talking to you about it, you might not get it, but when you see it, you'll be like, that's nice. All right, so here are the 2 examples I found. Shout out to this teacher, miss.albert.art. On Instagram. It's oil pastel. They blend the colors, they divide their image, it would seem, and then they trace over the original lines with black oil pastel to create that stained glass look. I just think they're so bright and beautiful, and I have some really bright oil pastels, so I'm excited to do this lesson next quarter for 9th grade. Then tomorrow, my Art 1 kids are starting a new project, and I think I'm going to do typography. If you don't know what typography is, it's basically like the art of text and fonts. I need to create a PowerPoint for that. I don't see myself getting to that today, to be honest. Maybe I'll start it, but I think I just need to get these 2 examples done and checked off my list, and then maybe tonight or tomorrow morning I can kind of work on, ooh, what's this? I can kind of work on the typography PowerPoint. The first day, the intro lesson, is really just their planning day, so I don't need like the supplies prepped necessarily. I just need the intro PowerPoint and inspirational photos to kind of get their ideas buzzing. I kind of, though, the problem I'm having, I guess I could say, with this age level, and when I taught high school in the beginning of my career, you know, they didn't have cell phones with them. I don't even know if they were allowed to bring them in. It was an alternative education school, and I can't even remember if they brought them in. Most of the students didn't even have them. They were very, you know, poor, and they didn't have cell phones in the classroom. Here, it's really up to the teacher's discretion. Like, you can choose how lenient or how strict you are with cell phones. With art, I love it because they can look up images, they can look up ideas. However, the issue I'm having, they look up an image and they just recreate it. And so I think I need to do a lesson on basically like originality, and how you can take an image and make it your own. Like, look at the elements of it, look at the composition. My hair today, what is this? Look at the composition, look at how they created it, look at the colors that inspire you, the things you like about it, but then you have to make it your own. If any of you guys teach high school, let me know if your students are allowed to have their phones. I mean, we use them all the time. We use them to do review games and all kinds of stuff, and they're a really useful tool. I kind of really enjoy that everyone has a device, because it's not like they all are one-to-one on computers that the school provides. So for them to have their phone, it opens up a whole different realm of like things you can do with them. But like I said, at the same time, there's always, you know, there's always good and bad to everything. So let me know if you teach high school or middle school and there's a cell phone policy. Yeah, how's your school handle that? But I do like having them in the classroom. All right, I don't know if I showed these. These were 9th grade's color wheel eyes. And I'm just covering up the name, but they just finished these and I just framed them. But they turned out pretty good, and it did not take them that long. Here's another one. I didn't honestly get into value too much. I tried to just intro value and shading, but they were a little overwhelmed, so I kind of just, like I said, I just introed it basically. Here's another one, and I did not create this lesson. I've been really honestly pulling from online more than I normally would, because I just have been, you know, scrambling since it's my first year and I came mid-year and everything. I'm just kind of getting my feet wet. So I've been using a lot of online resources, Teachers Pay Teachers, and it's been a big help. But this is one I found, I think, on Teachers Pay Teachers and or Instagram. I can't remember if I showed you guys these pumpkins or not either, but 7th grade did these Starry Night pumpkins, and I just adore them. I cannot wait to hang them up. I think they're beautiful. They used oil pastel. Oh, he forgot this stem. But yeah, they used oil pastel for this, watercolor in the background, and then I taught them how to paint with tempera paint and add value. So the lighter color, like they add white, and then they added brown around the edges, and they just turned out really, really pretty. There was one, where is it, that was a jack-o'-lantern that I thought was neat. He wanted to, you know, kind of wanted to make the jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Look at that, how cute. And this was like a quick lesson. It only took about 3 days.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire.
It's done. Now I just need to let it dry, and then I will pull off all of the tape that will then be future birch trees basically. And then once that's done, I'll dab on the like fall colors, orange and yellow. Okay guys, and just like that, it is the end of the day. I am going to update you just a little bit and show you some things that I got accomplished today and the students got accomplished today. It was a really good day. I had my art club today, the older kids, and I love having them in here because we just, I don't know, we have fun. They work independently. I just really enjoy having that older group in my art club. Basically, instead of homeroom, at the end of the day, Thursdays is art club with the older kids. Tomorrow is art club with the younger kids. But I wanted to show you my wall. So if you remember my old classroom, I had a backsplash that I painted. It was rainbow fish themed and kind of like also Dr. Seuss themed, because I had Sync 1, Sync 2 labeled, which I never thought I would need for high school. But honestly, when I'm trying to tell the kids to go to a certain place in the room or to a cabinet or to, you know, do a certain thing, saying like it's by sink 3, 1, whatever is really nice, and I miss it. So I might put like a little sign on these sinks too. Never thought I would need that, but it's going to be helpful. So I'm doing a backsplash on my classroom now. I have a couple kids helping me, and I'm going to flip you can see a little bit, but I'll flip you around and show you the progress that we have so far. Okay, so the tape is still on this. What you do is basically you just tape off different triangles, and we started with the purple here. Each section is 100 inches, and then we're transitioning to the purple. We have not done anything else. And then over here, if I walk over, you can see the red that is being worked on too. So really pumped for this. We'll like red pink. This is where you can see what it's going to look like when you take off that tape with those crisp lines. And then this is what that corner kind of looks like from a little bit farther away. But I'm really pumped for this. I think it's going to look awesome when it's all done. This is my example for the stained glass lesson that I'm kind of getting ready for my next 9th grade rotation. I'm going to do kind of like a nature scene with a hummingbird. And I don't expect them to do something this detailed, but you know, still the example is there. So basically you draw something and then you divide it into sections, and then you go over your lines and sections with black oil pastel at the end, so it kind of ends up looking like that. And then I'm going to put some sort of border around it as well. I have my glazes all out. This is something that I did not do with elementary kids. You can glaze with elementary. It's just I never felt the need to. I felt like you could get the same, you know, you could teach the same concept with having the kids paint regular paint and not glaze. So at this level though, my 7th graders are using glaze. So I have these keys. This is actually left from the old teacher, which is very nice, but you have 3 keys because glaze looks different and when it comes out of the kiln, it's going to look different than in the bottle. So you need a key for it. They look at these and then they get the glaze on the cart. And then here are the projects that are waiting to go into the kiln. I want to fire these tomorrow. So here is this sweet little giraffe, and I love also, where is it, this dog. And then they could just put little feet on, so this one just has little feet. This one's so cute. It is a turtle. And then not that my outfit is like anything special today, but it is kind of fall and cozy, so I'll show it to you. It's this striped sweater. I got this oversized and I love it. It's super comfortable. It was really cheap. Got from Walmart for like $12, so I just have it front tucked, and it's like neutral, so I like that. And right now I have on some jeans. I also got at Walmart this outfit. It's very Walmart inspired because it's, you know, the sweater and the jeans are both Walmart. I will say they stretch out during the day, so it's kind of like one of those pairs of jeans that you have that it fits you really well, and then throughout the day it kind of like just stretches out. But I have those, and then I have on these little black booties I've had forever, and then this mustard scarf to go with it. So that's my outfit today. Pretty simple, pretty cozy for fall. It has warmed up outside though. It's actually really nice. I was doing bus duty and it was actually warm, but this morning was chilly. I actually already did my board for tomorrow too. One day till my birthday. By the time you guys see this, well, I don't know. You might see this before my birthday, but my birthday is Saturday 26th coming up, and I already have Happy Friday right up on the board because I'm pumped that tomorrow's Friday. I almost forgot to show you. This is the example of the birch trees. I finished it, so I will show you this better on another vlog, but this is the marks that the black makes with the cardboard on either side, and then I just dabbed some orange and yellow temper paint on top, and it turned out really, really beautiful. I'm excited for this lesson, and it's really easy. It's honestly probably going to be 3 days. I think it's something I could even do with my 7th graders probably instead of 9th grade, because 9th grade, you know, I can do a little bit harder stuff, but I wanted something simple and quick for them. But 7th grade, this would be a great lesson.
Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire.
Alright everyone, so I'm currently in my car. I'm about to head home, and I just wanted to kind of end this vlog and chat. So as you know, Tony and I are not in the week living together because of my new job, and you know, it's temporary. But Tuesday night he called me and he let me know that my pet rabbit had passed away. It's something that I saw coming, so I thought it would be easier, honestly. He was, I think, 9.5 years old, which is crazy for a rabbit. But I had him for such a big chunk in my life. And he was my first pet on my own. I got him in college. And he went everywhere with me. And I mean, like, in 2 ways. So I used to put a harness on him and take him to parks, take him like literally everywhere with me. And when he got older, you know, obviously I couldn't do that anymore. And then what I also mean is, like, every move I made, every new apartment, even a whole new state. I moved away from my family and friends, but he was there, and he became like, he was my friend. And it's really hard when a pet dies. I mean, there's no way else to put it. Like, if you are an animal lover and a pet lover, they become your family. They become your friends. And my pets are like my children. It's just, they're a part of you. And yeah, he was a little rabbit, but it doesn't even matter. Like, it makes no difference to me. Like, dog, cat, rabbit, you know, it's all the same to me. I love them all the same, and I'm gonna miss him. I'm definitely gonna miss him. So Tony brought him to my parents' house last night, and we were able to bury him, which was some good closure. I had this like overwhelming feel of kind of like guilt that I wasn't there, but it's out of my control. And actually, it was, I think, like a month ago, we had a night where I stayed up almost all night with him, and I for sure thought, you know, by the morning he'd be gone. And I really said my goodbyes then to him, and so I do feel like I have that closure too. But it's still not easy. It's you know if you know what I mean. Like, if you've gone through this, you know, this was my first time going through it with my pet of like my own and not a family pet. But I'm sure you guys get it, especially if, you know, you've been there. When I think about him, when I think about what I'm missing, when I think about what I'm mourning, it's how he was, you know, younger, how he was maybe 2 years ago, and throughout his life. I would say the last 2 years he really slowed down. He wasn't as active, he wasn't as social, he wasn't hopping around the house. He was also, I don't even know if I mentioned this before, but he was litter box trained, and he was free to roam the house, which was always an adventure, but it's something that I wanted. I researched when I got him on a whim when I was in college because I missed my animals. I was homesick for having animals around. Not necessarily like homesick for home, because I loved having my own apartment, but I definitely did not feel fulfilled because I didn't have any animals in my life. So that's when I got him. And when I got him, I did research about rabbits and how intelligent they were, and how you could have a house bunny. They could be litter box trained and just, you know, be like cats. And I instantly knew that's what I wanted. And then I feel like when that happened, when I let him be out of his cage, his personality really just shined. And I think that's why I got so close to him too, is because he really did have a big personality, and he was able to show that because he wasn't in the cage all the time. And I got so close to him. So it's been hard. It will get better, but I just wanted to update you guys and let you know, because I don't know, I feel so close to you guys sometimes because I do share so much, and when you comment and everything, and we have this community, and I wanted you guys to know. And some of you might have already known because I put it on Facebook, or not Facebook, I did put it on Facebook, but I put it on Instagram, so you might have seen there already. But I don't know if the same people are on my Instagram and my YouTube, and you know, I would say the drive to work and the drive home is probably the worst because I'm in my thoughts and I just get emotional. So on a happier note, My birthday is Saturday. Tony is taking me for a surprise. I don't know what it is. He said there's 2 parts to it. I have no idea. I don't think he's ever done a surprise for me, and I love surprises, so I'm very excited. I will be vlogging it, I think. I don't know what it is yet, so like, you know, there's certain situations where you wouldn't want to vlog, so I can't say for sure, but I would like to vlog it, to share with you guys like what I'm doing for my birthday. But so hopefully that is a vlog to come, and I think that's all I wanted to share with you, I think. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.